Hey there, your eights. What the question for in this particular example exercise? It's just another way of doing what you've been doing, say, in question two. You see, you've got 20 is the first quantity out of the second quantity. And in 2a, what you would have done is you would have said it's 20 out of 25, because that's the first quantity out of the second quantity. So they've just worded differently over here in 4a. They're just saying express the first quantity, in this case it's 2, out of this percentage of the second quantity, which is 24. So they want you to write 2 out of 24 as a percentage, right? But notice they said giving answers in decimal form. This is okay to do on a calculator. You can do this by hand. So if you were to do it by hand, you would say to convert 2 out of 24 as a percentage, you know you have to do 2 out of 24 multiplied to 100. That's how you change anything to a percentage. And we know that we can simplify 2 and 24. They both have a common factor of 2. So if we do that, you're going to get now 1 over 12 multiplied to 100. And if we simplify that, that's 100 over 12, which actually has a common factor again of 2. So we can say, let's divide it by 2. Or 4 if you wanted to, but I'm just showing you how, if we were to do it sort of simply, that would have been 50 over 6. And again, you can divide it by 2 again, and that becomes 25 over 3. Now, this would be your percentage, but they want you to express that as a decimal form. So if you were to do this as a decimal, well, how do you work out 25 thirds as a decimal? This actually just means how many 3's fit into 25. So if you want to do it, you'd say how many 3's fit into 25. 3, and remember you can put on as many zeros as you want. So 3 goes into 2, 0 times, take the next digit. 3 into 25 goes 8 times, because 3 times 8 is 24. Remainder 1, so you carry the 1. Remember to put the decimal point. And how many 3's fit into 10? It goes in 3 times remainder 1, 3 times remainder 1, 3 times remainder 1. So it's recurring. So my answer for this case here, by decimal, it should be 8.3 recurring percent. Okay, but again, you can use a calculator up until this point. You can do, I'm just going to do my calculator here. You could have done 25 and then press on divide 3 and you press equals and you would have got 8.333 and you could have wrote 8.3%. Okay, so it's just getting you to understand that your question is taking the first quantity divided by the second quantity and changing that to a percentage, which you would have done previously in question 2. The only difference here is you're converting it to a decimal. And again, you can do it by hand. This practices your short and long division. Or those who are really good at it, then you can do with a calculator. I'm okay with that, but know that on your test, I will be getting you to do it without a calculator. Okay, so that's how you would do that question there for question 4.